Um, in fact, we can go ahead and get our lobby going. Are you ready? I wasn't sure if you were still like in an awkward place going through a zone. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. You just quit out. Multiplayer. But yeah, I've been getting stuff together and setting up my PC. So I've got my PC shipped here from Texas last week. Up until now, since July, I've been streaming on Cyborg Rachel's computer. She's been very kind to let me use this setup and be able to stream and everything. But I've got my own computer here now. I ordered some monitors. I needed some new monitors. So I got some new monitors. Those should be here tomorrow. We have to change up some of our internet setup here. Our home network needs some updating. We've got cables that need to be replaced. We need to set up a new router and some stuff like that. But we should be getting all that stuff in this coming week. So I should have my own computer and set up and everything good to go. Hopefully in the next 3 or 4 days, maybe sooner. Yeah, still Cox ISP, still the same internet provider and all that, but essentially the modem only has so many ports, and because we've got 3 streamers who all also play on consoles online, living in one house, it can be a little bit awkward trying to make sure everybody's computers and consoles and everything we need to be hooked up to the internet is hooked up to the internet. Especially now that I'm introducing another computer once I get my stuff set up. So we need to kind of rework some stuff to make sure that everything is set up and working good enough for everybody. So we're going to be working on that over the next few days, and then I should be back on my own setup, which means Harry Meowsenbot will be back. I'll have my chat bot up and running again for chat commands, which will be really nice to have again. We'll have I'll have like all my notes, all my Silent Hill notes and things like that. iNub, can I have Discord link? I don't have a Discord. A Discord link to what? I don't do that. I don't have one of those. Pretty much all I do is stream on Twitch and post on Twitter. But otherwise, I don't really do a whole lot of things. But yeah, I should have my, that I heard from a previous stream from YouTube. If it's from one of my old YouTube videos from like 4 years ago, I used to have a Discord. All that got nuked early 2020 because I took a long break from streaming. I wasn't sure if I was even going to come back to Twitch or not. So even when I had the Discord, I didn't like having the Discord. Just because I'm an old man. And I don't use a whole lot of social media or chat things outside of Twitch and Twitter. So I had this Discord, and everybody was like, you know, make a channel Discord so that you can talk to us and interact with people from chat and things like that. and I hardly ever used it. I like almost never logged in. If you're old, I'm Miles Davis. I'm old enough to know who Miles Davis is. What's up, Sock Ninja? Miss you, dude. But the point is, like, mentality-wise, even if I'm only 33, mentality-wise, I don't use a whole lot of social media stuff the way some streamers and people are on, like, absolutely fucking everything. YouTube and TikTok and MySpace. Did you see they brought back MySpace? Space Hey? Or something like that. It's called something else, but it's essentially classic MySpace is back. I think it's like a fan-made thing, but it's basically classic MySpace. Anyway, I don't use that stuff. I have access to all that stuff, and I never use it. It's too much for me. I don't go on Discord. I don't chat with people like that. It's nothing against everybody else. Like, if you ever want to message me through Twitch or through Twitter or stuff that I actually use, that's totally fine. But I just don't use Discord. Tremors. Probably modified Tremors. But yeah, pretty much been working on stuff like that. Been getting my PC set up, all working. Gonna be setting up the Wii U probably tomorrow. I'll be starting Silent Hill Shattered Memories speedruns. So we'll get the Wii U all set up to go and start doing some Shattered Memories speedruns. Now that I've gotten the Downpour PB, we're moving on to Shattered Memories. I've been speedrunning, or I'm trying to get back into speedrunning all of the Silent Hill games again. And I've been doing it kind of in order of which routes have not changed much since I last ran the games like 2 years ago, or roughly 2 years ago. Some of them, it's been even longer. But essentially, I started with Downpour because Downpour is pretty much exactly the same as it used to be, outside of being run on some faster consoles now. But I don't have a Series X, so that's not really a factor just yet. But the route itself was the same. So I started off with Downpour. So next I'll be going to Shattered Memories, which is very similar to Downpour. It's a very straightforward run. There's not really a whole lot of glitches or tech or things like that. It's just knowing the route and getting through the game efficiently. And just like Downpour, it's been discovered that certain versions of it on certain consoles are faster, but I'm just going to be running it on the Wii U because that's my preferred platform for that one. Enigma loves Downpour? I can guarantee you that is not the case. Many Trembleys. Juju Jewel, I think I wanted to tell you thank you for the Silent Hill 2 stream, because even if I wasn't paying attention 100% there, was enough I learned from you. When I got to hear Mary read the letter, it made me intensely emotional. I like having those moments, so thank you. I mean, you're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Which stream? Because, I mean, if you're going by YouTube stuff, that might be a Silent Hill 2 playthrough that I did like 7 years ago. Or 4 years ago. Or some long amount of time ago. But either way, we've done a lot of Silent Hill 2 over the years. As I've been doing these Silent Hill streams since 2015. And at this point, in those years since 2015, I've gone through every game in the series like dozens, if not hundreds of times. Oh god, computer, why are you blooping at me? Shut up. Shut up, Windows. But either way, I'm glad you enjoyed it. There are many more Silent Hill 2 playthroughs to watch. And I will definitely be going through Silent Hill 2 again at some point. Because that's what I do. That is what we do on this channel. Okay. I'm pretty good right now, so I'll go explore this way. Oh, you're Rasha. Yeah, just run on the poison trap for me. That actually helps. Ooh, ooh. Fucking Needler almost one-shot me. But yeah, Jewel, I've got a archive playlist here on Twitch. Is there anything in this room? There's nothing in this room, so I can take a moment and find that for you. If you don't already know, and if you're only really watching stuff through YouTube, YouTube is just a very, very small fraction of the Silent Hill stuff that I've done over the years. I've got a much more complete playlist of archived playthroughs here on the Twitch channel. There we go. Boom. That link right there in chat. That goes to my Silent Hill playlist. It's 444 hours long. Hours long. Almost 500 hours. Multiple playthroughs, multiple endings, challenge runs. Super in-depth. Like, everything that has ever been on YouTube and way, 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 way more. So, definitely check it out if you've been enjoying the VODs and stuff. I've got the last 2 orbs here. Got to get back to work. Thank you again. Still getting there, still going through some YouTube comment. Almost done with lore playthroughs. I mean, if you're just going through the YouTube comment, you are not almost done. you've still got hundreds of hours of playthroughs to catch up on. And there will be a test, so make sure you're taking notes, paying attention. But I'm glad you enjoyed the videos, Juju. Don't work too hard. Have a good day. Nope. Nope. That's a room full of nope. I'm just gonna finish clearing out this bottom section to see if it's an artifact room or not. Lousy weapon room. I'll take a free wrench. Free wrench. Repair my princess wand. I wish I was past asking why are you wearing a pyramid head and shooting lasers from your eyes. 'Cause this game is silly. This game is a silly goose. Pretty much, there's tons of, you create your own character in this game. And then run around doing the dungeon crawling aspects. And there are a ton of cosmetic items for when you make your character, and that you can buy from Howard, the mailman from Downpour. He's the merchant in this game. So I am currently playing as HD Collection James Sunderland, voiced by Troy Baker, which is available through one of the DLC packs. And then I'm wearing the pyramid head because it's one of the cosmetic items you can get through the shops. And I'm using the laser eyes, the princess heart wands, because they give you Heather's sexy beam attack from Silent Hill 3. And it's one of the most busted, powerful weapons in the game. Oh my god, it's such a long run. Long run. Oh shit, did I go the wrong way? I have to get to it from that top room. How come I'm not playable in Book of Memories? Oh, Wheeler? God, I wish. I fucking wish. Shit. This map layout's dumb. I do need that anyway.
Straight to business, I see. I think I've got just the thing.
But yeah, if you look here at accessories, these are all things that you can get for your character to wear. So you can get like the twin victim face from Silent Hill 4. Robbie masks. Box head mask from the popular video game The Evil Within. I mean, Violent Hell. Bubblehead Nurse. Jack-o'-lantern. And all sorts of other goofy things.
Spend those memories wisely now. Thank you kindly. Something I can take off your hand?
Oh, did you let it idle? Why are you like this?
All exchanges are final. Drop by anytime. We're always open.
That's a system setting thing, right? You can change in the Vita. Oh, and all your stuff was just sitting in a pile there. Well, shit. I picked up your key during the cutscene where it force walks you through the door. Alright, zone select. Gotta make the lobby again. The problem is, so Rachel finished everything she needed to do in the zone while I was getting lost trying to find the exit. And basically put the Vita down and was doing other stuff. And if you leave the Vita idle for too long, it goes to like a standby mode. And whenever it goes to the standby mode, it knocks you offline. So it kind of kicks you out of the lobby. So now I gotta remake the lobby. In the meantime, I guess we can talk about the rabbit hole. Okay. So Friday? Saturday? How did we even get started? Cube. We started off by watching Cube, the classic. Huh? Oh, yeah. So, whenever me and Rachel are watching movies, and she put watch in quotes because we usually have our phones up with like IMDb pulled up. And especially for movies that we've already seen. Like, anytime we're watching stuff that we're already familiar with, we're sitting there talking about it. We're looking up actors. We're seeing other stuff that they've been in. And we're like looking up trivia and stuff on the movies. Like we basically research movies while we've already ones that we've already seen, even sometimes ones that we haven't seen if they're not particularly engaging. We'll pull up our phones and look stuff up about them instead. It usually starts with we'll sit and watch a movie, and then we'll see somebody and we'll go, hey, I think they're in this other thing. And then we go and we look it up to see if they are actually in that other thing that we think they're in. So we were watching Cube. Rachel just kind of put it on as something kind of in the background. And it's a movie that both of us have seen. We're both familiar with, so we're both kind of sitting there looking stuff up while we watch Cube. And her name is 11? The older woman. Holloway in the movie Cube. We were looking up all the people who were in it, all these actors and actresses, and we looked up the actress who played Holloway in Cube, and she had a credit in the Silent Hill movie, the first one, as Distressed Woman.
Yep.
And both of us were like, I think that's Anna's mother. Whenever they go back to the church and Anna gets her skin ripped off by Pyramid Head, and Rose and Sybil go inside the church, and there's like the one cultist woman who's running up to Christabella like, they took my Anna. And there's somebody in there who's like, they're witches. So we were like, I think that's her. And I was trying to look up the scene on YouTube. I just wanted to see if I could pull it up online to double check that scene and make sure that that was the actress we were thinking of. And in the process of trying to find that scene on YouTube, I came across a Silent Hill fan film that we knew was in production. I guess this goes back several months ago, where Rachel and I were watching some Silent Hill fan films.
Oh my god. In here.
Oh, Jesus. Silent Hill fan films by a Silent Hill fan named Colton Dietz. And Colton Dietz, we had watched some of his fan films several months ago because he's a big fan of Silent Hill Homecoming. And he made a series, I guess a movie and a sequel, a fan film and a sequel based on Silent Hill Homecoming, where he plays Alex. So we were familiar with his work because we like watching bad movies, and Colton, no offense to Colton, the effort's appreciated. We got much entertainment from it. But it's not what I would call good. We like watching entertaining bad movies, and they were entertaining bad fan films, obviously made on very little budget and, you know, very limited resources, but we like watching that kind of stuff, and we enjoyed it. We enjoyed watching it. We had entertainment from it. So we were already familiar with Colton Dietz, and as we were looking up Colton Dietz, we were trying to see, like, what else has this guy done? First of all, he works on some Netflix shows, some, like, documentaries, and things like that. So he does have, like, some more well-known experience in like more professional projects and stuff. What? Oh, you got an achievement? Nice. Rachel just got an achievement she's been working at for a while. No. But we started going down this rabbit hole a few months ago for this man named Colton Dietz. And Sock Ninja, by the way, you're going to want to stick around for parts of this story because it involves somebody who So we found some of his work that he did on the Netflix stuff and the documentaries, and then we saw a Kickstarter. We found a Kickstarter for another fan film that Colton Dietz was working on. He was working on a Silent Hill 2 fan film. And there was a Kickstarter with a couple of production stills. And the person who was playing the part of James is a voice actor by the name of Vic Mignogna. Now, for those who are not big into anime and voice acting or things like that, you might not know who Vic Mignogna is. I've been going to anime conventions for a long time, since about 2002, 2003. And most people know Vic for his portrayal of the English dub of Edward Elric in the Full Metal Alchemist anime. Now, he's done a ton of other things, but that's probably like his most known role is as Edward Elric. Xander, I heard that cursed name. So, yeah. Colton got Vic to play the part of James Sunderland in his Silent Hill 2 fan film. And it was on Kickstarter. He was like, I'm going to be making a feature length. Oh, it's a fucking shovel. He was like, I'm going to be making a feature length Silent Hill 2 fan film starring Vic Mignogna. And here's the thing. On a personal level, I hate Vic Mignogna. As somebody who has met him many times through conventions, as somebody who has seen the way that he acts around several of my friends and people who I respect at conventions, and not to mention a lot of allegations and things that came up with him over years that many people were already familiar with, who had known him through the convention circuit over years, he's kind of a piece of shit. But I will give him this. As James Sunderland, he kind of pulls it off. Like, he's able to do the look. He's able to kind of do the voice. Watch out or his lawyer will throw a thesaurus at you. Yeah. Yeah, well. It's fine. Yeah, I just unlocked one. Oh god, Pyramid Head trying to kill me. I've still got one key left if we need another. Oh, that's just a boost room. So yeah.
You found my shop.
Kickstarter was up. There wasn't very much put towards that Kickstarter. It was most likely not going to hit his goal. But this was months ago. There was like a behind the scenes video where we saw some of his actors, his makeup artist. A lot of them looked familiar. I'm pretty sure they're all anime convention regulars. But you know, there were people who could make good costumes and stuff for his fan film and good makeup, especially compared to how stuff looked in his Homecoming fan films. And he got some like decent filming locations. He was able to film in like an old jail or prison for bits and pieces of it that he showed in the behind the scenes. So it was like, okay, he's actually got some effort and talent and stuff behind this new fan film, this Silent Hill 2 fan film. So, you know, we stopped thinking about it and a few months goes by. We start looking up actors in Cube. Fast forward to this past Saturday. We start looking up actors for Cube, and we start... oh, shit, we still need an orb? Oh, okay. And we pull up the that actress playing the distressed woman in the Silent Hill movie. We start looking that up. I try to pull that scene up on YouTube, and lo and behold, on Colton Dietz's YouTube channel, at 33 minutes long, the Silent Hill 2 fan film was posted on Halloween. So he didn't hit his feature film length Kickstarter goal, but he still made like a 30-minute fan film, Silent Hill 2 fan film with Vic. And it is up on YouTube. In fact, let me get to the exit here, and I'll go ahead and link it for anybody who wants to watch it. It was definitely... There was a lot of improvement from the time of his Homecoming fan films. And it was still, again, not what I would necessarily call good, but there were moments. There's every once in a while there'd be that moment where he like recreates a shot and the actors and everything look close enough to what he's trying to go for. Let me pull this up. Let me do this. Here it is. It's called Restless Dreams. Boom. So there it is. There's the YouTube link in chat for anybody who wants to watch it themselves. But we went down a fucking rabbit hole of watching Colton's Restless Dreams fan film. We watched it twice because we watched it once the whole way through and we enjoyed it pretty much the same way that we enjoy watching B-movies, where we're like, oh, look at that. Oh, you can see the camera. You can see somebody's shadow. You can see there's somebody in the production crew who's in the shot who shouldn't be, and then they very quickly jerk the camera to try to get them out of the shot. You know, here's somebody saying weird dialogue. Here's, you know, but we enjoy that stuff. It was still enjoyable while we were watching it and noticing all these kinds of things. And then it got to the credits. Now, the first thing we noticed is that there's a shit ton of typos in the credits, including his home state, Arizona. He spelled his own home state wrong. And then the other thing that we noticed in the credits was there was a credit for Laura. And we were like, where the fuck was Laura? We didn't notice Laura in the entire fan film. There was a guy that was clearly supposed to be Eddie. There was someone who was clearly Angela, who had a neck tattoo. You know, there was... I was gonna say Maria, but she's credited as Marie. So maybe he's a fan of Mary and Maria, the same way that Mary Elizabeth McGlynn did. Because that's what she says in the HD Collection interview, where someone at a convention was asking her about the HD Collection stuff. And she was like, I played the role of Mary and Marie. Mary and Marie. No. Mary and Marie. I'm drinking and slurring words together already. But yeah, that was That was interesting. But we noticed that there was a credit for Laura, and we're like, where the fuck is Laura? So we went back and watched it again to see where we missed Laura. And she's in there for maybe about... Yeah, she's in one scene for maybe about like 5 or 6 seconds. And then she's in another scene where she's on screen for like 3 frames. Where she just kind of flashes on screen. And you're just like, oh, there's very clearly a blonde child in overalls being played by an older teenager or young adult. It's a raw shot. I killed it. So yeah, we watched it again to find Laura. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Leave me alone, Butcher. Leave me alone, Butcher. There's not even anything in this room. Nope. Fuck off. I feel like this film, like most of its kind, had a hell of a time in the editing room. I'm sure there were a lot of, well, this is the shot we have. Well, the thing is, editing, you can watch it. You can decide for yourself. I will say it was probably on par with Vic's Full Metal Fantasy project, which you can also look up online, which I am in. Many years ago. I think I was like 18 at the time. Again, I'm 33 now, so you can do the math. But I was like 18 at the time, and Vic Mignogna was making his own fan film for Full Metal Alchemist called Full Metal Fantasy, where he himself, as Vic Mignogna, turned into his character Edward Elric. And that was the whole premise of the fan film. And I'm actually in that. There's a scene, if you go to look it up, pay close attention to the doctor's office scene. I'm one of the people in the waiting room. It's just a little bit part. It's just, I'm an extra. But I'm there. Your friend did the Ed wig for that? I mean, pretty much everything he commissioned cosplayers, quote unquote, commissioned cosplayers. You've also got the former con chair of San Japan. Yeah, he didn't pay anybody anything to be a part of it. It was just his little fan project. He didn't pay anybody. Former San Japan convention chair, Dave Henkin, is also in that fan film as Armstrong, which I thought was hilarious because I can remember when we filmed his scene, he was having a lot of trouble getting his one line right, and it took many takes to finally get it. And after all of that effort, ultimately he wound up dubbed by the actual Armstrong English VA. So that was fun. Good times. Memories. From my past life. That was before I died and then became a zombie. But anyway, it was just sort of an interesting series of events this past Saturday, coming across all of this and the fan film and just all this stuff in general. And then after we watched the fan film, we watched the actual films. And I will say, I like Colton's fan film a lot more than Silent Hill Revelation 3D. That movie is still so fucking painful to watch. Good lord. I leveled up. I'm on my last stat to max out. Mind. Everything else is at 25. Level 63, baby. Only 7 more levels before I hit the level cap. And these levels literally don't do anything for me. But, you know, like, I kind of want to try to contact Colton. For those of you who might remember, quite some time ago, with Twitch Team Silent, we actually watched a fan film. We watched and reviewed an animated fan film that... God, the name escapes me. Okay. I think I'm headed your way. How many? Oh, 4. Ooh. Yeah, I'll have to do that on the dogs. We just need to kill the straitjackets. Got it. Just kill him. Yeah, you kept him distracted. Alien Green. Alien Green, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Very much appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta go to bed. Look forward to Silent Hill Shattered Memories playthrough. I mean, Shattered Memories is gonna be speedruns. It will be speedruns soon. Soon.tm. Artifact Room. Robbie the Rabbit Pin. But have a good night, Alien Green. Take it easy. Have a good night. Hope you get some good sleep. But yeah, Twitch Team Silent. We did a watch through and review of an animated Silent Hill fan film, and we actually got permission from the person who made it to stream it and stuff. So I might try to get a hold of Colton, who did the fan films,
the Homecoming fan films and the Restless Memories fan film, and see if he would allow me to stream his fan films, and maybe we could watch them here on the channel sometime. That, I think, would be a good time. Yeah, it's like 5 hours to watch all three of them. If we watched the 2 Homecoming ones and Restless Dreams. Hey, Caxips. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. And hello, Olivia. Welcome. You liked this game on the Vita, but got sucked into Soul Sacrifice. Well, alright. I hate this game. You might, yeah. If don't take it personally. We're allowed to have different opinions on video games and still be friends here. But I think this is one of the worst things I have ever played. And it often gets me very angry. But for anybody who's new here, if you're new to the channel, if you don't know who I am, if you don't know what I do, my name is Nub Zombie. I'm a huge Silent Hill nerd. I predominantly stream horror games and Silent Hill games in particular, where I cover the entire series. I've been a fan of these games since the first one came out in 1999, and I very, very heavily research them and have spent many, many years doing super in-depth story playthroughs, speed runs, challenge runs for every single game in the Silent Hill series. And being that I am such a completionist of the Silent Hill series, I am currently on a goal to beat every single zone in this game. Because this game has a quote-unquote story that is covered in the first 21 zones, but it will just keep procedurally generating zone after zone after zone all the way up until a 500th zone. And there's very little information about Zone 500 online. Like, there's very little about the 500th zone that I have seen. I haven't seen anybody else play this game enough and record it to show them legitimately getting to 500. There's been some screenshots and stuff that I've seen online, but it's things that could have easily been done. The Vita is a very commonly hacked system where people mod it and do all sorts of other stuff with it. So people could have modified their Vita or their save files or things like that to just show screenshots and stuff of Zone 500. So what I'm doing is every Monday we stream Book of Mondays, which is where I play Silent Hill Book of Memories and record it so that by the time I get to Zone 500, we will have the entire journey recorded and archived. So if you want to see what it takes, or at least what it took for me, to get from Zone 1 all the way to Zone 500, you can watch the entire thing. Blood Guardian. I hate it. This game is so bad it's horrifying, so there you go. Yeah. We'll give it that. We'll give it that. But as said, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. Even though usually I'm frustrated and mad and drunk. Mostly on Mondays, mostly at this game. Do enemies scale with the number of players? Curious if it's harder or easier with more people. It's way easier with more people. Enemies do not scale. They're the same on solo as they are multiplayer. And when you have multiple players, you can clear the map and get the orbs much, much faster. So it's a lot faster to clear zones. It's a lot safer because if one of you dies, it doesn't completely reset you. So yeah, it's much easier getting through this with another player. Certain things are more busted on multiplayer, like this, boss fights in particular. It's also a little bit more dangerous when you're checking rooms, because when you play solo, if you're like opening up a drawer or an object to look for keys and supplies inside of something that's like highlighted red, if you start trying to look through stuff while you're playing solo, the game pauses. So you have time to take a look at what's inside the drawer and then react. If you are playing multiplayer, the game doesn't pause. So you can be like looking inside of a drawer and get attacked by enemies and die while you have like a menu open, essentially. You can have enemies chase you into the store, like Boogeyman and Rawshock are able to go from room to room. And they can follow you into the shop. And while you're sitting there shopping and buying stuff from Howard, they can just walk up to you and kill you in multiplayer. Whereas solo, while you're in the shop, everything is paused. I thought it was.
Nope.
It's just drawers? Okay.
Even that's
Is there a single thing about this game that you like? There's two things about this game that I like. There's a song called Now We're Free, and there's a song called Love Psalm. That's it. Those are the two things about this game that I like. The menu music, the opening music, and the ending credit music. Oh, I'll give a half like for the inclusion of a note that's literally there just to be a snippy comeback from Tom Hewlett to Twin Perfect. I'm gonna pull that note up. Well, I guess let me. Okay, well. Yeah. Please share note. We'll pull up the note. I don't remember which number note it is. So those are all Michelle's journals. Those are the books. That's on memory. I didn't think it was one of the earlier notes. Oh. Here it is. It's Zote Note 101. So, Twin Perfect, for anybody who doesn't know who Twin Perfect is. Twin Perfect is a couple of YouTube creators, content creators by the name of Rossiter and Fungo. They did a really, really big, in-depth YouTube analysis of Silent Hill as a series, game by game, bit by bit, called The Real Silent Hill Experience. And there was a whole lot of backlash on them because a lot of people were saying that like they caused this big witch hunt against Tom Hewlett, one of the Western developers, directors, and main production people behind all the Silent Hill games after Silent Hill 4. So they got a lot of backlash for what they did, and they had a lot of bad blood between those two creators and Tom Hewlett. And Tom Hewlett wrote, produced, directed this game. So he wrote all of these notes. These are all written by Tom, basically. And this one in particular is a reference to Twin Perfect. The Ivory Testament Age of Strife. They appeared among our order, preaching the word of the God. Two prophets, identical in every way and flawless in appearance. Twins that were flawless in appearance, identical in every way, flawless in appearance. They were twins, and they were perfect. You get it? Do you get it? Many came to follow them for their lofty speech and their appeals to the old ways. Their long analysis videos about the old Silent Hill games being good, being better than the new ones. However, the words of their mouths were blasphemies, and their commandments heretical. Many brothers and sisters did not realize they were being led to slaughter. So yeah, this is just a little sort of petty snapback from Tom to be like referencing Twin Perfect. That's when you know you've made it. as a Silent Hill fan, for all of their critique and criticisms and everything, whether you may like Twin Perfect or hate Twin Perfect or feel indifferent or either way, they got noticed, and they're now officially part of the worst games lore. So honestly, I think Tom kind of won. Tom kind of won that one. And I don't want to be like one of those people who says that attacking people on the internet, it's never okay. Like, let me just preface by saying that. Going after people online and attacking them and sending death threats and doing the kind of shit that Tom was getting is not okay. That is never an okay thing to do. But with that said, I think Twin Perfect got a lot of the blame for starting this witch hunt against Tom Hewlett when all they really did was bring to light to a lot of people who wouldn't have otherwise seen all the dumb shit that Tom said himself. Like, Tom kind of put himself in that position. He went on record saying a lot of the things over the years that pissed off a lot of fans. For fans like myself who were reading all the interviews every time a new Silent Hill game was coming out. Oh, here comes Origins, here comes Shattered Memories, here comes Downpour. Like, anytime any of these games were coming out, there were fans like me who were chomping at the bit to fucking learn more about them, and who watched all the interviews and stuff and read all the interviews. And when you go and you watch those interviews, a lot of times it's Tom talking about those games, and he's just so full of himself and so full of shit. Like, it sucks that people took it as far as they did. I'm killing it. It sucks that people took it as far as they did, where, like, he was getting death threats and stuff like that, because, again, that's not fucking okay. It's just not. It doesn't matter what you did. But he's kind of a douchebag. And it's not like Twin Perfect framed everything to make him look like more of a douchebag. Like, he said those things. He's on record in interviews saying, you know, my decisions as a director are infallible because I am the #1 Silent Hill fan. Nobody loves Silent Hill more than I do. Not hyperbole, literally nobody. Those are his words. They've become infamous among the Silent Hill fandom since he said them, because it's just, wow. Like, wow. And then the more you watch interviews and stuff like that, like, go watch his interviews where he's promoting this game, Silent Hill Book of Memories. The interviewer asks him, is this a good jumping off point for somebody who's never played a Silent Hill game before? And he says, yeah, it's perfect. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can do it against a Pyramid Head. He might be slow enough then. Fuck. I need these other things dead first. Okay, he's doing leeches. The leeches interrupted my fucking combo. Fuck! No, it's not. I need medkits. Well, let's just find him, and we'll come back to this. But anyway, sorry to go on my little Tom Hewlett rant. Moral of the story, I think a lot of people are going after Twin Perfect and saying, like, they demonized him is completely unfair, because all they did was point out shit that he himself said. It sucks that the fandom took it too far and was, like, threatening him in you know, his personal life and stuff like that. Like, that's not cool. judge somebody. Like if you're a public figure, if you make a game and you put it out there, like you're opening yourself up to criticism. And you can judge somebody on the job that they have done. It happens to me all the fucking time. There's a lot of people who hate what I do, and they hate my videos, and they're like, this fucking snobby asshole thinks he can decide what is and isn't canon, and he's gatekeeping new fans who don't have access to these games just because they didn't grow up with them. You know, all this other shit. Like, I get hate on all the fucking time. It's just part of being in the public eye. And you're always going to open yourself up for, you know,
Looks like you found
people
my
to
shop.
judge your work, like what you put out there. The only thing Twin Perfect did was they brought more eyes to the stuff that Tom had said.
Got in some new
It's not all his fault, though, being real. Like, how did Konami not look at the sales and reviews of his games and think maybe we should try to get someone more passionate? No, I mean, in a lot of those situations where he was going out and saying that kind of stuff, see, this is where you could break it down and say there is a lot of fault on Konami's side as well. Not necessarily to just look at that stuff and be like, hey, maybe we should get someone more passionate, but more along the lines of, we should give them a marketing budget and have somebody dedicated to go out and do the interviews and not just have this guy, this Tom Hewlett guy, going out and saying stuff to promote the games, because he doesn't know how to do that in a way that does not upset fans.
See you again.
Because normally, whenever video games are being promoted, you have somebody who's like, it's their job to do that. They handle the interviews and they do that. Yeah, Tom in another interview said he didn't like when you get somebody from a marketing team who just has bullet points to try to sell a game to you. You know, he specifically didn't like that, so he wanted to do it himself. And then he would do it himself and say, Book of Memories is canon because I wrote it. And I'm the biggest Silent Hill fan ever. So anyone who complains, you know, that's your problem. Stop, fucking boogeyman. Boogeyman's down. Hey Nub, I guess by this time the music of this game must be burned into your head at this point? I don't know, you tell me. After like 250 hours of playing this game, and it only has like 3 fucking songs when you're in zones, what do you think? What do you think, Nora? You think it might be burned into my brain by that point? Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. The salty sarcasm's real now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nothing against you, Nora. But that's a stupid question. You know how teachers tell you there are no such things as stupid questions? They don't know about Twitch chat. Or this game.
So what can I do for you? It's good to be well supplied. Enjoy it now.
Like, let's think about it a little bit.
Thanks for your business.
Game's only got 3 fucking songs. There's hundreds of hours of gameplay where I've complained about there being only a couple of very repetitive, awful sounding songs. Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't a question. Fair. It was a foolish statement. I guess going back to what it was, I guess by this time the music of the Must Be Burned Into Your Head, your guess is correct. Your guess is accurate. Again, I'm sorry. You guys, you know this game fucking gets on my nerves, and I don't mean to take it out on you. Yeah. Tom talk. That also doesn't help. Yeah, we still got one more orb room somewhere.
Oh, that room.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, it's this one. My fucking game just crashed. After all of that. I don't think it will. Yeah, we've got to restart anyway, so let's just reseed that room. That 8-hit combo is going to be really fucking hard to get. Yeah. Maybe it's time for some Castlevania? No. It's Book of Mendays. Book of Mondays. Book of Mengele's. I've got a contractual obligation to play this piece of shit because we hit a sub goal back in September. Hey, Drostar. Love the Vita, but heard this game is terrible. Oh, it's pretty fucking trash. It is maddeningly, frustratingly awful. Both as somebody who enjoys RPGs, dungeon crawlers, and Silent Hill games, this is one of the worst of all of those things that I've ever played. And it's just made even more frustrating that it's made by WayForward, who has made better RPGs and better dungeon crawlers. Like, they've made good games in the genre. Even with somebody like Tom Hewlett at the helm, he made Bloodstained. Bloodstained's great. But holy shit, this game is trash. You can tell nobody gave a fuck about this game. This game is 100% Konami told us to do it because it's the popular thing right now. Nobody had any passion to put inside this game. Like, literally, this was just somebody from up above at Konami was like, we've got a contract with Sony. We need to make more Vita games. So put a Silent Hill game on Vita. And then another big boss at Konami said, dungeon crawlers are the big thing right now. This is like 2010, 2011, when they started production on it. Dungeon crawlers are the big thing right now. So that Silent Hill game for the Vita, make it a dungeon crawler. All of that was decided without somebody being passionate about those ideas. And then they gave it to Tom Hewlett and said, Tom Hewlett, find people to work on this. And he said, I've got a bunch of friends at WayForward. We'll get them to develop it. and this was literally just made out of obligation. Like, there was no love, no passion, no anything put into this, and it shows. It fucking shows. Ugh. Multiplayer. Internet game. Wait, should I do multiplayer? Should I reload it? I should reseed it solo first. I think that's easier. So, essentially what we're going to do right now is reseed. Because this zone is a real pain in the ass with one of its orb room challenges, an 8-hit timed combo against a pyramid head with other dumb shit in the room, is going to be really damn hard to get, not worth the struggle. What I'm going to do is just reload one of these previous zones. The game is going to tell me, warning, it's going to be overwritten. So we're going to load into this zone, and then we're going to quit out of this zone and reload the current zone, and it will re-randomize. Purple Girl, by the way, I missed your resub. I'm so sorry. Purple, thank you so much for the 56 months. Hope you're doing well. Hope Book of Memories isn't treating you too badly. I literally missed your resub because it's treating me badly. I'm so sorry. Purple, thank you for all the love and support. Very much appreciate it. Glad to still see you hanging around, keeping me company. Hope you're having a better night than I am. Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Game gets me fucking pissed off. Please not be nice to yourself. Play anything except this. It's literally my job, Nora. Like, I understand a lot of people are like, why would you play this so much if you don't like it, and all that kind of stuff. If I could get away with streaming only the things that I want to and still pay my bills, I absolutely would. I cannot. I am not that size of a streamer, and I did not cultivate a variety-centric community early on in my channel's growth. So instead, like, I will be straight up honest with why I play stuff like this. It was a sub goal. People supported and helped me out, especially at a time where I very much needed help moving to a new state with basically no possessions and having to have a whole new set of expenses and bills and things like that. And I can only really support myself by doing things like this, having sub goals to play games I don't want to play. Specifically this. That one time you played Harvester was fun? It sure was. There's a lot of stuff that I had fun playing, but it's not stuff that I can just play whenever and still hope for people to, like, support me. Gotta have a Silent Hill game in the regular rotation. Yes. We reseeded. Yeah, because now it's back to being unknown. Yo, what's up, Redbox Fen? Showed up in time for a Book of Memories rant? Yeah. You're never late for that. Almost forgot it was a new week. Thank goodness for Book of Mondays. Yep. Nothing else keeps your calendar regular Like good old Book of Mondays streams. Invite. Oh, it's doing things. Well, we got a different different thing, not steel. Sorry, guys, I gotta go AFK really quickly. My roommate needs me to clear out the washing machine because I forgot I had laundry in there. So I'll be right back. Okay. Occupants of 2 rooms in this floor are no longer welcome. Evict them and you will be rewarded. Well, let's go evict some occupants. I teleported.
Really?
Nub! Dark Autumn! Hello. Get off me, you stupid bug. Oh, Howard's right here.
You look like
That's
heaven.
actually perfect. I'm out of shit.
Spend those memories wisely now.
Yeah, but I needed him. I literally had 0 medkits, so I'm fine with him being right here. Krypton. Sorry, I can see your messages. Did I miss something? Now we're free. You're playing Halo of the Jonathan. What? Is that a thing? Just posted shitty messages? Just shit posting? Okay, I respect even the shit posts. I'm sorry, I was not ignoring you. And we can see your messages. It gets hard to keep up sometimes. I'm trying to play this awful game. I'm trying to rant and be angry. And I'm trying to drink delicious Korean alcohol. Sometimes things escape me. Get nervous with no chat log on the screen? I mean, I usually don't have chat on the screen. I did for some streams. I remember I was doing that for a little while when I was doing like the face cam streams. A long time ago. But ultimately, like all the different ways that I've tried doing stuff on my channel, I really just prefer keeping it very simple, very straightforward. No cam, no chat, nothing on the screen except for the game itself. And even with alerts, I try to keep the alerts short and sweet and simple. New Halo just went up. Yeah, I saw people talking about that. Happy anniversary, by the way. If you anybody else needs to feel old today, the original Xbox turned 20. And we got a new Halo game. But Ride to Hell is still not on backwards compatibility, so I'm so sorry. How could they do this to you? Fuck!
Oh my god. Oh.
8 hit's not going to work on a cancer. Yeah, because they'll always turn around and ground pound me. No, I just got killed by a ground pound. Is that literally all we got is 2 cancers, 2 schisms?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got to reseed. I've got to reseed. That room is bullshit. Can we please stop getting 8 hit time combo? Do I need to remake the lobby?
Yep.
Okay. Fuck. Yeah, this is the first time since we've gotten back into doing this again that we've had to reseed. So that's been honestly a pretty good string of luck. I guess it doesn't really. Something else. You and Hirimi met in 1999, 2000, talking about the upstart in the console game, Microsoft. It's just a PC in a box. Yeah. Oh man, those early arguments. I was again one of those lucky people who was able to get a PlayStation 2 and an original Xbox around the same time. Um, there were so many fucking great games between both. The original Xbox completely changed multiplayer games for me because going to LAN parties, I met so many new friends, especially at the time I had moved away from Austin, where I had grown up, to a much smaller town for middle school and high school. And I had like almost no friends in a very new small town I was not used to. And finding friends through Halo and going through like LAN parties, I met some people who are like still friends today. Yeah. Something very, very special. Very, very magical about those times. Loading up your Xbox and LAN cables and a TV, a big fucking heavy ass CRT TV, and hopping in my friend's van and driving over to one of our friends' houses to set up LAN parties. And at the time, my friend had a job working at Sonic. A couple of my friends worked at Sonic, the fast food place. So usually they would be closing at the end of the night, and then we'd all get together at night and play Halo. And all the food and everything that was like left over at the end of the night, they were supposed to just like put it in a bag and throw it away. So they'd load it up into a bag and be like, tell the manager like, okay, we're gonna go throw the food out now. And they'd put all this food into the van. So we had like French fries and tater tots and mozzarella sticks and hamburgers and hot dogs and all this stuff from the end of the night. And we would just load it all up and we'd take it all over to our friend's place along with all of our Xboxes and our TVs, and then spend all night eating Sonic junk food and Halo LAN parties. And that was my life. We also would play Dungeons and Dragons. But that was my life for like several years. That was like all I did. And the times where we couldn't get together was when I was playing stuff on my PlayStation 2, which my PS2 was mostly my single player console, where I was playing a lot of Final Fantasy, playing a lot of Final Fantasy X when that came out, and then when Final Fantasy XI came out, my PS2 also became a multiplayer console because I was constantly playing Final Fantasy XI. I started playing FF11 in like 2003, and I played it for like 13 years. Almost every day. Well, about like 10 or 11 years, almost every day. And then after that, I started to drop off and I would just play like a few times a week. I've still got my original Square Enix like Play Online account from when I started playing Final Fantasy XI in 2003. Like, it confuses the shit out of the Square Enix online stuff whenever I go to log in, because they've completely changed the way your username and stuff is set up for your Square Enix account now. If you play like Final Fantasy XIV, you've got a completely different way of having your screen name and your user ID and all that stuff for Square Enix. And mine is like this old fucking 2003 login info that still works. For a long time, the website didn't even support it anymore. They had to like update it for all the people who were still using the old things, the old login IDs and stuff. Never got that deep into an MMO. I only got that way with Final Fantasy XI. There's a lot of other stuff that I played over the years. I played World of Warcraft. I played Phantasy Star Online. I played fucking Guild Wars. I played Asheron's Call. Anyone remember Asheron's Call? I played a lot of other MMOs over the years, but they never really clicked with me the way FF11 did. FF11, that game, it was my fucking life. I was one of those people that was the reason that they have that message at the start that says, like, don't forget your real life and responsibilities. Because this is an MMO. Like, I was one of the people that message was for. Because I very easily could just play that game for days on end. Incredible that people still play FF11. Recently played the trial version of it. Oh yeah, 11 is still going. They just had a major update. There was just a major update for Final Fantasy XI, and it's still a monthly pay subscription. It has not gone like free to play or anything like a lot of older MMOs. It's still a monthly subscription game, and it just had a major update. They're adding the Master Point system. Oh, Ziggy's very concerned. He's making cute noises. Started mewing at me. Played WoW from 2006 to this year. It's insane the amount of hours you can put in. Oh, excuse me. Put into an MMO without even realizing it. It's true. Although I fully realized it. I fully realized that with Final Fantasy XI, I mean, I had tens of thousands of hours. Multiple max level jobs and multiple characters across multiple servers over the years. And yeah, like, I can think of several jobs. Like, one of the jobs that I had at the time, I worked in a vault. Just like Fallout. No, it was for a company called the Jewelry Channel. And it was my job to get... Oh, here's Howard. It was my job to get all of the jewelry prepped to be on air. Because it was one of those, like, TV sales channels, kind of like QVC and stuff like that, where, you know, you could watch TV and call in and buy stuff. It was like that, but just for jewelry. It was called the Jewelry Channel. And with the Jewelry Channel, it was my job to make sure everything was like all in one compound. The studio, the vault, the customer service center, everything was all in one compound in Austin. So I worked in the vault. It was my job to go into the vault and select the nicest pieces of jewelry that were going to be on air. And pretty much clean them up and make them look as nice as possible for the camera, because those were the ones that people were going to be handling. and then make sure it all makes its way back into the vault. So it was a good job. Still the highest paying job that I've ever worked. And it was a 12-hour shift. I went in there from like 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. 5 days a week. And did that. And I would usually, out of that 12-hour shift, I would finish getting everything prepped for that time period in my first like 4-5 hours of being there. So I'd have all my work done, and then I'd have all this time where everything was already prepped and ready to go. So once I got everything done in the first like 4 or 5 hours, after that, I bust out my laptop and I played Final Fantasy XI. And I literally just sat there and played Final Fantasy XI for the majority of my shift, most days while I was working there. Oh, I see. Last orb room is up and to the right of you. I'm at the exit. I'm just gonna wait. Yo, what's up, pimp? C-Low? How's it going, my guy? Hey, Wemsters, you're playing Final Fantasy XIV while you watch? I wish I could get into 14. I've tried so many times to get into 14. I paid for another month of subscription like just a couple months ago, and I barely touched the game during that whole month. Like, I just can't get back into it. I don't know what it is about me and 14, but we just don't click. Did you just karma flip me? Is that what I heard? I hate that I can recognize the ability sound. I thought you were talking about being a jewelry guard in FF11. No. I was basically a jewelry guard in real life, and I spent most of my time on the clock playing Final Fantasy XI. Just hanging out, relaxing now? Good shit. Good shit. I'm trying to. It's hard. It's hard to relax when I'm playing this game. This one gets my fucking blood boiling. But I've got this delicious Korean soju. Some Good Day peach flavored soju that I'm almost done with. I'm about to have to go grab another bottle. I mean, if you finish the work fast and they don't give you any more, then long as you didn't do the job wrong. See, that was the thing. Like, I got really good at my job and I could make sure that I was doing everything quickly. And they never had any complaints about that. And it's not like I could finish my job and go home early, because if the studio had any trouble, like if they dropped something, or if there was a schedule change and like, oh, we were originally going to show this one piece of jewelry, but there was a schedule change, so now we got to show this completely other different piece of jewelry. They'd have to come back and see me, and I'd be the one who could get into the vault and get them the stuff that they needed. So I still had to be on shift all night in case the studio needed anything out of the vault. You know, I was in charge of all that. So it was still necessary for me to be there, even after I had gotten like everything prepped and ready for the next, 12 hours or whatever. What? Ooh. Double butcher. Apparently Rachel found a room with double butchers, and I do not want to go to there. It could be like a bloated gray child. There's a locked door down here. No key. Hey, Pythonicus. Got really good at your job, and the best you get is told you need to do other people's jobs. Yeah, you can relate, huh? Rachel's in a similar boat. Oh shit, there's a Rorschach here too. He just ran in from the other door. Oh god, butcher, please. Rorschach, follow me out here, please. Come on. Follow me.
I'm okay staying behind.
Are some zones smaller than others? Yes. So you can tell roughly the size of the zone down here on the bottom left by how many puzzle pieces there are to get to the exit. So the minimum number is 5 and the maximum number is 7. So essentially 5 puzzle pieces are like the smaller zones, 6 puzzle pieces are like a medium-sized zone, and then 7 puzzle pieces are the largest. Another locked door here. Was there anything important at the bottom? Cool. Would ask how today's Book of Mondays is going, but I've been listening in while at work, and I kind of already know. Yeah. Yeah. It's a Monday. If you can believe it. This shit is pissing me off once again. I had just found a key in that room, so I was like, yeah, sure. Open it. Open it. Oh god. Oh god. Is this a challenge room? I guess this is a challenge room.
Somewhere, aren't you? I've got a monster.
Nub, what are the 6 blue circles used for? So the little 6 blue orb things up here under my health bar, those are for abilities. So like I can do this and push enemies away from me. But you can only do that up to like 6 times. Power moves, there you go. But most of the power moves are not really worth it to use. So I almost never use them. You almost never see me really utilize them because they're not that good. Instead, you can do this and karma flip them. You can do this and knock, push them away from you for a moment. But most of them are not that good. And you're limited to how many times you can use them anyway. I would say the most useful one is an ability called Karma Flip. That's this one. If you're trying to build up a certain amount of karma, usually for an achievement or a specific note, or a specific karma ability, then you can karma flip enemies to get the specific color of karma that you want. Because enemies, whenever you kill them, they drop karma. It's like a little white pool or a little red pool. And that will affect this meter more left or right, which you can then use for karma abilities, which I also almost never use. Like, let's try to use it for this. Followers of Blood. See, like, I'm dying just trying to set up the fucking ability. And it's got a fucking butcher and a pyramid head in it, so please help. 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 I'm dead. Hey Cypher6, thank you for the host. That was a little while ago, but sorry I missed it. Too busy losing my goddamn mind. Howard was below where you just came from? But then it's right here. I see it. You can, but only you can see it, which is the most fucking pointless thing. Like, why can your multiplayer partner not see your map marker? Yet another wonderful point of shit design from this game. Thank you.
Step right up. We've got just about everything. Spend those memories wisely now.
When you try to, when you sing this game's music, you sound like Waluigi. Good. I need an all Waluigi sound effect cover of the Book of Memories zone music. Wow, 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 wow.
I better take it anyway. Might need it.
Oh, fuck off, Rawshock. You know what? Maybe I should just start using my flamethrower. I already restocked, so it's fine. Could build a better video game than this using brown bricks. Minecraft. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to switch over to the flamethrower. The damage is not as good as the Princess Heart wand, but the stun lock is so much more useful at this level. And I mean, the damage is still good. Still really good. Bet you can make a better game in RPG Maker. A friend of mine used to make a lot of games in RPG Maker, and she actually has made better RPGs and dungeon crawlers in RPG Maker that were much better than this. Okay, I'm right by the exit. Also, Valtiel's given us a fucking shovel. 7 jeweled eggs, seeking enlightenment, chased after time. Butt plug. Butt plug. Butt plug. Anyone remember? It's an old Flash video where a person... It sounds like I'm doing Red Rum, but it sounds like that. It's an ancient Flash video from the early 2000s. I remember seeing it on Newgrounds and stuff a lot. It was a prank call that a person made to an automotive place, and he's trying to buy butt plugs. And the guy on the phone thinks that he's trying to buy spark plugs. He's like, spark plugs? But the only thing the crank caller would say was butt plug. So he called and he's just like, butt plug? Butt plugs? They're like, hold on, I'll redirect you to automotive. And they send the call over, you know. Yeah, butt plug? No, butt plug. Like over and over. Until the point where he just starts going, butt plug, butt plug. Water Guardian? Spock plugs? Yeah, I knew Sock Ninja would get that because we watched that sort of shit all the time together and quoted it nonstop. Spock plugs? Butt plug. Butt plug. And then at the very end, he finally got the guy to say, we don't have butt plugs. And he goes, okay, thank you. And hangs up. No, we don't sell out here. Okay, thank you. Hidden item of great importance. What do you think it'll be? A gnome or a lunchbox? Hey, Howard's right here.
There's plenty of it. I think I've got just the thing.
Butt plug.
Thank you kindly.
Spock plug?
I can buy it for a decent price.
Nope, don't sell that.
Until next time.
And a weapon room. So right side is already a dead end. Be not afeared. Okay. Yeah, I do. Ah, shit. I didn't want the fucking stun gun. Damn it. Yeah, I got it. I accidentally mashed too many times.
That wasn't me.
Well, at least Howard's right at the entrance. Oh. The Rorschach just murdered us both. Don't you just love that HP and levels don't matter and that things will just one-shot you even with the highest possible HP and best possible trinkets? Isn't that fun? Isn't that a cool mechanic?
So what can I do for you? I think I've got just the thing.
I mean, I guess
Thank you kindly.
it's slightly better than pre-patch where it would also just completely restart the zone.
We're always open.
You'd lose all your shit. You lost everything and it put you back at the start. Yeah. The monsters eat it. They eat half of it.
Got in some new stock that's about.
I need
your
more
speed.
alcohol. I'll be right back.
Take your time. I'll still be here. Got in some new stock that's about your speed. Take your time. I'll still be here.
Guess who's back from the motherfucking south with some mango soju for my motherfucking mouth? Let's get back to it. Just two big piles of our stuff in that fucking room. This game's so lazy, they just grabbed some stock gold pile assets and called it something else. Oh yeah. They go through the trouble of making it something interesting and unique in terms of how they refer to it. Like, ooh, memory residue. It's the residue left over in your brain after a memory gets altered or changed. Like, oh, how cool, how interesting. How does it look like? It's a sack of gold. What? It's a sack of gold and jewels. Get it? Because it's a dungeon crawler. And you've got to understand what loot is. And you wouldn't know what it was if it wasn't just a big fucking sack of gold. A literal treasure chest. Don't QTE me. Stop. 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 Boogeyman. I'm in an awful room. Okay, enjoy your Nana. Stop. From the snack crate. The fucking Tasty Nana? Perky Nana. Also, what can we talk about that? Like, it's a Silent Hill trinket that's just a fucking banana. Django's Dondonga. What the fuck is that? They go so far out of their way to make all these Silent Hill reference trinkets and stuff. And then they have Django's Dondonga, and it's just a banana that smells like milk. Because that's what it says in its description. Dude, I hate this. I hate this bogeyman. That room.
Seems like girls just aren't interested in me.
No, untrue.
Yeah, this is another bogeyman.
There's someone perfect out there, just waiting to know how to
Why? Why? No, don't explode on me. Thank you.
Things are supposed to be different in college, right? I guess we just have to be patient. We've known each other forever, right? I can trust you.
Get me away from this fucking... Don't you do it, Pyramid Head. Fuck's sake. What are these rooms? Boogeyman room, Pyramid Head room. Mission failed. Wait. Oh, because it's whoever finds it first. Oh, a double butcher room. A double butcher room. Okay. I've still got to get back over there for the artifact. Blad! Oh, there's a locked door with no key. Blad, thank you so much for the 51 months, my dude. That is a lot of love and support. Thank you so much, man. I need to clear out some rooms on the way back. If I leave this Pyramid Head up, he's just going to stand by the door and kill us when we come back through. Quit spawning tremors. Here we go. Suda! And here is Orb. Come back to this later. Or should I do it now? I'll just do it now. Leave none standing. Good. I can do that. I can kill things. It's just nurses. Also, after having just rewatched it the other night, like Saturday night, can we give some extra props to the nurses in the Silent Hill movies? Yes. Like, they pulled off some really good poses and movement extremely well, and we know they were really uncomfortable while doing it, because we could see that the way that their titties were spilling out on the top, they were not comfortable. They were bound in there and taped in there. That shit had to hurt. On top of the way that they were like holding their poses and moving. The nurses in the Silent Hill rooms are the real MVPs. In Silent Hill movies. Why did I say rooms? I'm on my way. I mean, I can kind of see where it is. Just because there's only so much I haven't explored yet. Left or right from here? Sorry. I'm looking at Blad's fucking emote combos in chat. I got a UFO! No, I'm kidding. It's an oil lighter. Shit, I should have gone to Howard's when I was on my way back. I have one med kit. Oh, right. There's still piles at the start. Yep, because I'm already getting low on money again. I'm at 20K. I mean, it goes fast. I don't like that I'm getting to a point where I might need to grind money in zones again. It's not that bad, but it sucks when you just want to get through zones and get shit done. I know it doesn't bother you. You're fucking insane. You play this on your own time, on your own free will. How many achievements do you even have left? What'd you get from Valtiel? Ah. Can't take credit for this one, though. Mr. Flubus posted it in Peeve's chat. Has Peeve been doing Elden Ring? I would assume so. Shit. Is this the way? This is not the way. Is it? Oh, wait. No, yeah. This is going towards the locked door. Yeah. Back this way and then up. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I've been mostly avoiding Elden Ring stuff because I do want to go into it pretty blind, but a lot of people I follow have been streaming it, so I've caught little glimpses of it here and there, and already, man, I'm excited. I am excited. I've still got games I need to play before I play that. I still have not played Sekiro. And I guess that's basically it. I have game I need to play. Okay, I'm just gonna stand on this. Sekiro is still the only FromSoft game that I haven't played yet. All the rest I've already played. I might maybe do another playthrough of all the Soulsborne series before Elden Ring comes out. We'll just do them all again in order. Do Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Bloodborne, and then Sekiro, and then eventually Elden Ring. Funerary Urns, Violet to Flame, Setting Sun. That's this way, right? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, touch controls. They're better on the Vita. I will say that much. A lot of this struggling with this shit is partially just because I'm doing it on a little tiny PlayStation 4 controller touchpad. It's better on the Vita, but still not perfect, not good. A Wood Guardian. I don't know why I said water earlier.
I didn't.
Well, I know why. I know why. Because I'm a bottle into soju and I'm about to open a new one. Do 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 do. I don't know why Final Fantasy VII music's in my head. Do 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 do. I'm just trying to make my brain think I'm playing something better. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do. Do 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 do. No 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 no. Here we go. Wood Guardian world record. Nice. How do I keep ending up with 0 medkits at the end? I keep forgetting to visit Howard. He did Elden Ring, and when the test was over, he pulled his recordings from closed test and ran those. Oh, shit. Very nice. Very nice. We are 3 zones away from the halfway point. We're going to get there tonight. You kind of looked at Vinny. Like, is Vinny making a noise? That's my stomach. My stomach is growling. And I don't know why. Like, we had dinner. We had a delicious cheese and mushroom smothered chicken with mashed potatoes and roast carrots that Rachel made for us. Oh, it was very good. Very good. But usually when I'm drinking, my stomach is like, I need more food. Oh, fuck you, Rorschach. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It's dead.
No, I won't.
Okay. Boost room over here. Hell yeah. Unseen boost. What does that even do? You can see traps. Oh, enemies. Right. I mean, I guess that's not bad. Not bad. I don't, like, hardly ever get that one.
Oh, shit!
Hell yeah, descriptive buffs. Oh yeah, they don't give you that. They tell you the first time. The very first time that you see a boost, it'll tell you what it is and what it does. And then never again. Although I think you can look it up in your book. So it makes your memory better. Hence the Book of Memories. Oh shit. Butt plug. Butt plug. So weapons, artifacts, notes. This actually I don't think it does. No. It does what you're saying it does. I'm saying the information for the boosts, I don't think it's in. Oh, no, it's in the tutorials. Boost icon. Boost room. So guard boost, karma boost, fist boost, So this makes you invincible for 60 seconds. This increases the amount of karma you get for 60 seconds. This makes your barehanded attacks 10 times as powerful for 60 seconds. This makes you run and dodge faster for 60 seconds. This doubles the damage dealt by the character for 60 seconds, and that is not true because the strength boost, it says it doubles your damage. It doubles your strength value. If you're using a strength-based weapon, it doubles your damage, but if you're using something like the fire or the flamethrower or the any ranged weapons, any other things other than melee weapons, and even some melee weapons count as wild card weapons that are not affected by strength. So that already is not accurate. Unseen boost makes the character invisible to standard creatures for 60 seconds. Once you do stuff, no, I saw that when I was using it. So even the descriptors for the boosts are not accurate. Like, they don't tell you everything. Because you're only invisible to regular enemies while not performing actions. If you're attacking something or looting something or doing things, they see you. It's only, they don't see you if you're just like running through. What's up, Undead Mats? Just bought a PS TV to play this game, quote unquote awesome game. I was wondering what controller you were using, PS3 or PS4. You're going to want a PS4 controller. You are going to want a PS4 controller because see all these little fingers and things on the screen, which are used for interacting with the backpack and like your UI and your karma abilities. Like, there's a lot of stuff that is exclusively used through the touch screen, and you need to have a PS4 controller so that you've got the touchpad to emulate touching the Vita screen. So, 100% you're going to want a PS4 controller, Mats. Oh shit, I am nowhere near you. What'd you get? Stone? Stone of Maxwell? Stone of Maxilobes? Shit. Didn't know you can play co-op on this game? Oh yeah. Up to 4 players. Good luck finding 4 people to play this game with you. Even when I was part of Team Silent here on Twitch, and we had 4 people who all had modded PS TVs, we still never got together and played this co-op. Rachel's the only person crazy enough to have played this co-op with me. See, that's what I should start doing. All these people who come into chat and they're like, I have a Vita and I love this game. I need to start doing public online games and be like, jump on. Fucking prove it. Prove to me that you are not a troll. Jump on this game. Let me see your maxed out character. Let me see that you played this game for hundreds of hours and you actually love it. Freaking liars. All right. And I got a malformed bone of scraper. Hell yeah, baby. Thank you. Gotta love Pyramid Head James double fisting magical girl wands. Yep.
But just take your time. There's plenty of it. Spend those moves
Yep.
wisely now. I do believe you're set.
I don't know. I wonder if I should remake my character. I'm getting a little tired of Pyramid Head James.
Don't spend it all.
I think I've still got an
See you
an
again.
identity stone. Is there a way for me to look at that? What inventory? Artifact.
I'm not wrong. Oh shit.
Anyone looking to make a
Not under
purchase?
weapons. It's not under artifacts. It's not under notes. Oh, right.
There's plenty of it.
Gotta be at Howard.
Oh,
What killed you?
I can take off
I
your
got it.
hands.
Fuck.
Ooh. Rachel died. She got blown up. Blown up by insane cancers. No, I do not have one, so I need to buy one.
I think I've got just the thing.
I think I've got just the thing. Give me that identity stone.
I do believe
We'll remake our
See you
character at the end of the stream. Zone 500 and beyond. That's not what it says, is it? Did I put the wrong title? It should say halfway point. Oh, I'm
Wait, what you said?
okay. So what I meant was halfway point. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be halfway point and then beyond the halfway point. Well, I'm sorry. I just tried to say we're probably going to get to the 500, to the halfway point, and then also beyond that. I know you are. And show off. Crazy woman. You crazy woman? New Game Plus. I mean, this is already technically New Game Plus. Technically. Although, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense the way this game is structured. For a moment there, I thought you'd enter your own eternal hell. I mean, I have. But once I finish 500 zones of this game, I'm gonna fucking snap it in half and light it on fire. Kitty Mouse! Kitty Mouse, thank you for the host. I hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good time. Welcome to me getting drunk and mad at video games while I co-op my way through Book of Memories with Cyborg Rachel. speaking of Cyborg Rachel, the bad game queen, gifting a sub to Kitty Mouse. Kitty Mouse, enjoy the sub. Enjoy the emotes covering that resub. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still getting used to the fact that while streaming and Rachel gifting stuff, I can just turn around and look at her and be like, hey, thank you. You could have just handed me $5 or $2.50 or whatever. You made dinner, so you didn't have to kill things with a blade. Hell no. There's a cancer over there. Be careful.
By the way.
Be careful. Anytime I see Drunk Flauros, all I can think of is Travis Grady. Travis Grady? But Drunk Flauros comes from Play Novel. I got one shot across the room from a butcher. I literally didn't even see that there was a butcher in the room. I walked in, I saw a thing that could be looted. I went and picked up a key, so there's a key on my fucking pile. And the butcher threw a fucking thing across the room and murdered me in one shot. Even though my vitality is as high as it can possibly be. My Vitaly Versace is as high as it could possibly be. I'm just gonna flamethrower. I don't know why I keep switching back to my... You can pick my stuff up. I don't care.
No.
I don't care.
No.
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna drink this fucking delicious mango soju. Box Smash, we got any smashers in chat? Any slammers? Any slammers in chat? Ugh, I do not normally get this mad at games. Just so people know, this is one of the only games that makes me that fucking mad. Where I'm like literally hitting the desk. That I was slamming?
Yeah.
No, I was just hitting the desktop. I was just destroying your desk. Been wanting to try soju, but I'm too lazy to find a liquor store. That's understandable.
Yeah.
We have like a 2-hour journey to get to a liquor store where we can get it. So we went and stocked up, and I've drunk through most of that stock now. Okay. Let's go. Let's play the video game. Don't you tell me what to do. I ain't nowhere near your room. Oh, actually, I kind of was.
Okay, move.
That was me. Luckily, I kept running straight. You said that before, and then there was already a screen shake, so I thought it was dead.
No.
Hey, schizophrenic Derek, never seen this game. Sounds like a treat. Yep. It is a real Halloween treat. One of those ones with a razor blade in it.
Looking for anything specific?
You ever seen Halloween 2? Like the original Halloween 2? Not the Rob Zombie Halloween 2 or Halloween Kills, but like the old original Halloween 2 in the hospital. And there's that little kid dressed as a pirate who goes into the hospital because he's got like a razor blade stuck in his fucking lip from eating a piece of candy that had a razor in it. That's the kind of treat this game is. And I am that little boy dressed as a pirate. Still better than candy corn. You like candy corn, Pythonicus? I'm not a fan of it, but I don't understand the amount of hate that it gets. Also, yeah, Rachel brings up a good point. There's the candy corn that has a chocolate layer. Those are not bad. What a dick. Oh, that's just his first phase? Fuck. Can we lure him onto the poison trap? You saw that too.
He spawned outside.
He spawned outside the room. He took 7,000 damage and just fell out of the world and died. Are you kidding me? What? What? I've never seen it. For as fucked up as this game is, like, it's got some weird bugs and stuff. I've never seen anything to imply that you can get out of bounds. Until just now. Out of like 300 hours of playing this game. Yeah, he tried to spawn in, but he was like up on top of the room. And it put him over outside the wall. And then he just fell and died. So that confirms two things. One, you can get out of bounds. And two, there's a death plane to account for you getting out of bounds. What? What?
You look like hell, kid. Spend those memories wisely now. Enjoy it.
Oh god, I gotta sell shit.
Let's see what you got.
Well, it's time for my favorite thing to do in this game, which is take a picture with my cell phone. to know what accessories I'm using, so I don't accidentally sell them to Howard, because this game does not tell you. I typically do as well, but I need to sell shit because I'm down to 9,000 memory residue. So I need to sell the things. I need to sell some of my Princess Heart ones.
Pleasure.
And I need to sell some of my artifacts. So, a Glophatus Locket. I am not using that. Amethyst of Rain Goddess. That is my mind accessory. Cedar Incense. I'm not using that. Arcana Deck. I'm not using that. Stick Bundle. Not using that. Wax Doll. I'm not using that. What's up, Zappa? Read a book. Read a book. Read a motherfucking book. I'm using the Ankh. Readabo. Okay. I'm not using that. Not using the horseshoe. Not using the lighter. I'm using the finger trap. Wait, why am I using the finger trap? In my... Oh my god, what? That's not right. Okay, exit. Hold on.
Until next time.
That is not correct. That's not what I should be using there. I should be using Kitty Pin.
Looking for anything specific?
I don't know how many playthroughs I've gone through where I'm using the wrong fucking accessory. I've had a drain on my dexterity this whole time. Ugh. Okay. Now. Don't need that. Using that. Don't need 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 that. Using that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Now, I don't need that finger trap. Don't need seed packet. Need feather. We're using Coronet of War. In the... Wait, my trinkets are all fucked up. Ugh, I can't sell shit. Hold on. I need to fix this.
You know where I am if you need.
My trinkets are all fucked up. When did that happen?
Anyone looking to make a purchase?
I honestly don't even know why I'm bothering with this, because I know even with everything where it should be, it's not going to make that big a difference.
About your speed.
Okay. So, need a mind accessory. A Glophatus. Those are all +4. Don't think I have a +5.
Take your time. I'll still be here.
Oh shit. Right. Ouroboros is +7. Another mind. Got at least +4.
Got in some new stock that's about your
Shut up, Howard. Why do you keep talking to me? Glophatus Locket. Dexterity. +2. There's +5 with the
Anyone
Ankh.
looking to make a purchase?
Agility. +5 with Coronet of Famine. Coronet of Famine?
Got in some new stock that's about your speed.
I thought that was... Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. That's right. Coronet of War is the strength one. Put that in the strength slot. Int. +6 with the Coronet of Conquest.
Take your time.
Vitality. It's because we're different classes. Yeah, you have 2 int because you're a bookworm. I've got 2 dex and 2 mind because I am a James.
Got in some new stock that's about your speed.
+1. Without any negatives. Yeah, and the coronets are good. Here we go. So that's my rain goddess. And then this is my other dex slot. Not right now, no.
Take your time.
For now, I will
I'll still
use
be
Kathy Kitty there. There we go. Now, I've got stuff where I need it, so let me take another picture. You're using your banana?
Feel free to have a
I mean,
look
it's
around.
not bad. So now I know what I can sell.
Decent price.
So we're keeping that. We're selling the incense. We're selling the deck. Selling the sticks. Selling the doll. Selling the catcher. Keeping the Ankh. Selling the candle. Selling the bone. Sell the horseshoe. Sell the lighter. Sell the finger trap. Sell the seed packet. Sell the feather. Keep the coronet. Keep the Ouroboros. We can sell Huey. Keep the coronet. Keep Kathy. We can sell Robbie. Keep the famine. There we go.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. And then sell my ammo.
All exchanges are fine.
Back up to almost 50k.
You know where I am if you need me.
That'll hold me over for a little while. I went the wrong way. This game is so bad, even the monsters want to escape. That ghost fucking made it out. That ghost did it. Next zone. 249. Oh. Almost there. Almost halfway, at least. We still got a long way to catch up to Rachel. 316. Rachel's on 316. I'm about to hit 250. We're catching up. We're getting there. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, lizard on a pear. You don't like it? Invisible terror. Hidden enemies. Yeah, probably. I was letting the cancer explode. Double flamethrower is kind of OP. I like it. Oh shit, there he is. Ah! No, it's the stuff I dropped. The amount that it gives back anyway is there. And it's not half. It's not half. It's 2. I had 9 medkits and 4 wrenches. And I got 2 wrenches and 2 medkits. Oh, I broke my flamethrower.
Seems like girls just aren't interested in me.
Nope, untrue.
Really?
Yes, let me go get an artifact.
Waiting to fall head over heels for you. I have the opposite problem.
Oh. The Rorschach, yeah. I mean, it just broke. I only had the one. And now it's gone. It did not. Come on, artifact. Emblem of the Hierophant. Hierophant. Hierophanto green. Hey, Fox the Ghost. I am not well. It is Book of Mondays. So we're playing Book of Memories. It is never a good time. For me. But I hope you're having a good Monday. And I hope people are enjoying the stream. What you got for me, Valtiel? Hyper Spray. I don't want it. Actually, I've got room for it since my thing broke. So, yeah. I'll sell it. I think Hyper Spray sells pretty good. Actually, since I've got inventory space, I should be collecting weapons to go sell. Yep. Having a good Tuesday. Book of Tuesdays, baby. It was Monday for me when I started. It's Monday till I sleep. And time zones also don't exist.
Feel free to have a look around.
Feel free to tug on my nuts, Howard. Hyper spray. Yamaoka guitar. Give me my 600 memory residue. What a ripoff. Okay.
Spend those memories wisely now. Thank you kindly. See you again.
Shut up, Howard. God. Lingerer, man. He lingers. Let's keep going. Well, shit. I'm gonna kill you. Kill you because I need the memory residue. I get this med kit for free. There we go. Oh man, Howard right here. Sorry, I'm gonna need to. I'm doing some shopping for a moment. I'm gathering things to sell to Howard. In the room that's like right next to him.
Feel free to have a look around. Extra gear burning a hole in your pocket? It's a deal.
There we go.
Good luck out there.
And then trying to decide if I want to also buy a flamethrower. I'll probably find one. Wood Guardian. We're getting a lot more Wood Guardians. The game is giving us a tiny bit of mercy. Every man after 30 needs a Wood Guardian. True. Make sure once you're over 30, talk to your doctor about Wood Guardian. Your state-appointed wood guardian. Nice. You're so good at getting the notes. Hey, what's up, Yami? Monday's Ruslam. Zone 250. We're officially halfway there. We're officially lizard on a pear. And it only took 80-something hours. Playing it a little bit at a time every Monday. I started doing this. Technically, I started this character as a subathon like 3 years ago. And then I started doing the Book of Memories, Book of Monday stuff in 2019. This playthrough is 80-something years old. Like, this playthrough started quite a long time ago. No, you have to do the voice. I'm afraid it's been... Ow! 9 years. Oh, you were talking about the Douglas voice. Playthrough's 80-something years old. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Fucking dogs biting my ball sack. Get out of here. Howard's up here.
Look like hell, kid. It's good to be well supplied. Now don't you waste that. See you again.
Another Princess Heart wand. Fucking give it. There was a locked door down here if you had a key. Because I do not. And that's just a save room. Now, fucking needlers, man. And you do so much damage. And they can lunge so far. Locked door's got to be the way to go. This all dead ends over here. Oh man, the laser brings back memories? Does it bring back memories of Silent Hill 3? Because that's what the laser is from. The sexy beam. Silent Hill 3. Really good New Game Plus weapon. And brings back a whole book worth of memories. Memories of falling asleep to you blasting stuff in this game. Well, good news. I will be blasting stuff again in this game for probably several more Mondays. Like another 80 hours worth of Mondays. Or more. However long it takes me to get to zone 500, and we're only at zone 250. And the playlist for Book of Mondays is like 80 hours long once I add this VOD to it. You know, it makes me realize how quickly, like, 160 hours worth of gameplay can go by when you enjoy a game, and how long 160 hours worth of gameplay can feel when you're playing something as miserable as this. Because, like, my Death Stranding playthrough was a little over 130 hours. And I enjoyed that game so thoroughly that it never felt that long. It never felt like, oh my god, how did I spend all this time on this game? And then I played this game for like half the amount of time, at least just for this playthrough. This character, this grind to 500. And it just feels like a fucking eternity. Like, 4 hours of playing this game feels like I've been streaming for like 10 hours. Only got like 1 or 2 years to live. I will play this to make it last longer. There's the big brain strats. Except that I am undead. I am eternal. But someday this will end. This too shall pass. One day we're going to hit that glorious Zone 500, and I am going to have a really wonderful stream where I turn on the webcam and I snap this motherfucking game into pieces and set those pieces on fire. God, that's gonna feel so good. It's gonna be so nice. Can't wait for you to cry with relief. I might cry. I might cry. Hit floor 500 and inherit Konami. I don't want it. I don't want it. Someday this will end. I could detect the slight hint of desperation in your voice there. It's fine. What if there's a 501? Can you imagine? If all the information I've seen online is wrong and we get there legitimately and it just keeps going past 500? That's okay. Yeah, we gotta call it there. We hit our halfway point. And it's a little bit after 1. It's bedtimes. Some of us still have day jobs. By some of us, I mean Rachel, because obviously I'm just a lazy motherfucker who plays games on the internet. I can do that whenever. But speaking of doing that whenever, I'll probably be back tomorrow at some point. I'm going to set up the Wii U, and we should be playing Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Doing some speedruns. I got my speedrun PB in Downpour after almost 2 years. So next up on the chopping block is going to be Shattered Memories speedruns until I get a PB. So we'll set that up tomorrow. That should be a good time. I actually like Shattered Memories. It's a pretty chill speedrun. It's very straightforward. It's a game that I enjoy. So those will be some much more positive streams where I'm not drunk and angry and yelling and slamming the desk. Even when I don't have a good run, it's still an enjoyable playthrough. Oh my god, I gotta pee so bad. I'll be right back. It's the end of the stream, but I gotta be right back. Okay. Okay. Fuck this. Quit zone. Quit game. We've made it halfway to zone 500. And I didn't forget. We're going to make our character again. We're going to use the identity stone and change up our character's look. Back for Blood vet runs when? You'll take me on one and then decide not to take me anymore? It'll be fine. You don't have to min-max numbers and shit for veteran. You just have to learn. The main thing to learn for veteran is where sleepers spawn, which is every wall that you are not looking at. You just kind of have to learn how to approach where sleeper walls are. And we have to like coordinate what we're doing a little bit more than on recruit, but I think we can handle veteran without much problem. Character options. So, use the identity stone. We're keeping the name. We're going to be 500. That is just who this character is, because this is the grind to 500. This is the grind to zone 500. But we can be different people. We could be a jock. We could be a bookworm. We could be a preppy. We could be a goth. We could be a rocker. We could be a cosplayer. We could be a hip hop. We could be a raver. We could be a vintage. And then over on the female side, we could be a heather, jock, bookworm, preppy, goth, rocker, cosplay, hip hop, raver, vintage. Vintage looks like Hunter S. Thompson. A little bit. What are these other outfits? Tell me about the fucking golf shoes. Let's be a lady. Let's be a female for a while. Cosplay. Let's be this Phantasy Star Online character. Do, 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 do. Be a cat girl. Oh, we can use the heather hair. Can I use the heather head? Oh, not on its own. We could be blondes to try to have more fun. We could have a dog head instead of the cat girl ears. Princess Heart earmuffs that go over your human ears and not your cat ears. Cool shades. Some nerd glasses. Heather Catgirl, a dream come true. I know, right? Heather hair is only available in blonde. It's Heather cosplaying as Asuka from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Evangelion. But also wearing glasses. Because why not? Megane. Sure. Get into the fucking robot, Shinji. Perfect. That was worth 3,000 memory residues.